Hi, I'm Remi Bolduc, and today I will do my 10th video on jazz improvisation. The last one I did, I explained a system called 4-3 that I teach, and this one I will talk about harmony again, and this system is called 5-9. And this is really a system that really applies to tunes that have a lot of 2-5-1 in it. You know, when it gets more modern, I often use different system using upper structure triads and different things like that. So let's talk about this 5-9 system. The first part is really simple. Whenever you have a major, a minor chord, you play 5-9. 5 being the 5th, 9 being the 9th. Let's say over the chord of E flat major, I would play 5-9, and that would be B flat F. Minor, E flat minor, same thing. Now E flat minor, flat 5, I would play the flat 5 and let's say A natural or B double flat. So the A natural and then natural 9th, that would be F. And if in some cases that's hard to hear, in this chord I will make an exception and play flat 5 and the 3rd on top, minor 3rd. And also on dominant chords that are resolution. For instance, you're playing a blues, you have a 2-5 to the top of the blues, blues and F say. The F7 on top of the blues is a resolution, so on this F7 I'll play CG, which is 5-9. Now the dominant chords. I didn't write it down here for you. I figure if somebody's interested to know that stuff, you can pause the video and write it down. That's probably what you should do if you want to remember it. So dominant chords, there is 3 types. First type, you have a dominant chord that resolve a 5th down to its 1. Let's say you got like a B flat 7 going to E flat major. So on the dominant chord that resolve to its 1 chord in major, I'll spell flat 9 13. Okay, so over B flat that would be, that's a B and a G, or C flat and a G. If the dominant chord B flat resolve to E flat minor, then I'll spell flat 9 and sharp 5 if you want, or flat 13. Flat 6, however you want to call it. So that would be a B to a G flat. And the third type, if the dominant chord don't resolve to its 1, say B flat doesn't go to, maybe B flat 7 goes to C major. In this case, I'll spell 3-13. So 3-13 in this case would be DG. And that's the whole system, okay? Let's do it over Solar, how it sounds. I'll tell you, I'll explain to you how it works as I go, and then I'll play it in time. So first chord of Solar is C minor, so 5-9 is G, D. There is two bars of this chord. In this case, when I have 2 bars in major and in minor, on the second bar, as opposed to repeat exactly what I just did, 5-9, I could play 6-9. So it would sound like this: 5-9, 6-9, then 2-5 to F. So I got a G minor, that's 5-9, D-A, C7 resolved in major, so I'll do flat 9-13, F major, 5-9, a second bar of F major, so 6-9, F minor, 5-9, B flat 7 going down a 5th in major, resolving, so flat 9-13, E flat major, 5-9, E flat minor, 5-9, A flat 7 resolving down again in major to D flat major, flat 9-13, D flat major, major chord 5-9, Now let's say I do a 2-5 back to the top, D minor flat 5 with the minor 5th, and let's say a natural 9th. So that's A flat and E natural, and then G7 goes down a 5th, resolving in minor. So I'll do flat 9 and sharp 5. And back to the top with the C minor 5-9. So let me play it for you in time. 1, 2. Okay, let me play maybe a bit before so you hear the tune. 1, 2, So that's a voice leading. Same as I did in the 4-3, I will start improvising with it. I mean, in this case, I don't have like the same type of exercises with the scale, arpeggio, and chromatis, but I mean, I can eventually fill in a bit the gap, of course. Let's say the first chord, C minor, as opposed to go, that's over C minor, I'm playing G, D. I could go at the 7th in the middle, go around the 5th, say, haven't changed me sometime octave, I'm going 9 in the 5th and top, and stuff like that. And but eventually what really happens is that I start mixing up both systems. So if I'm doing 4-3 and then 5-9, or then I go around the 3, then around the 5, and then 9. So I start to have more complex lines basically, and it just seemed to be easier to divide both voice leading, the 7th to the 3rd, and the other system, because when you do the other system, the 5-9, you are really doing, like on the minor chord, the 5th gonna end up resolving to the flat 9 and then resolve to the 5th. And then the higher note is the 9th on the minor chord that goes on the 13. If it goes minor, it goes on the sharp 5, and then in both cases they resolve on the 9th. So that's kind of many things to say. If I say play a 7 and that resolve to a 3rd, while the 5th resolve the flat 9, the 13 resolve to the sharp 5, and so on. It's just really hard to be melodic on that stuff. I find with the sample system, it helps you to choose a few notes, and it's easier to play on it. So I'll play it a bit and I'll start improvising on it. I mean, eventually, once I did the exercise with my students, then we'll just improvise, and if you hear other notes, well, go for it. I'm not holding you back. But this system helps you at least to integrate some of those 9th and 13 in your ideas. So I'll try to stick closer to it, and then eventually just go with the flow. 1, 2, That's pretty much how it sounds. Last time we did also, what tune did we do? I have a blank here. We did Confirmation. Oh, All Things You Are, yes. So let's try that one. Sorry about that. I guess I have to read my script next time. So All the Things You Are. First chord, F minor, 5-9. B flat minor, 5-9. E flat 7, resolve a fifth down in major to A flat, so 13 flat 9. Next chord, A flat major, 5-9. D flat major, 5-9. Let's say I just played G7 there. The G7 goes down a fifth down in major, so flat 9, 13. C major, 5-9. I have 2 bars of it, so I can do also 6-9. Second A, gonna be the same thing transpose, C minor, 5-9. F minor, 5-9. B flat going down a fifth, so 13 flat 9. E flat major, 5-9. I have to transpose, that's why sometimes take a second. A flat major, 5-9. Then B7 going down the fifth, so I'm doing flat 9, 13. G major, 5-9. As I did before, when I go to the bridge, as opposed to stay on G major, I do 3-6 here, B minor, E7. So B minor, 5-9. E7 going down to A minor, so down to minor. I do a flat 9 sharp 5. Bridge. A minor, 5-9. D7, flat 9, 13. G major, 5-9. Have 2 bar of it, so I can do 6-9. Then I'm going F sharp minor, 5-9. And then I go to B7, going down a fifth in major, so 13 flat 9. To E major, 5-9. If I do the 2-5 to F minor, I'd say G minor flat 5, say. Then the G minor flat 5 would be 5-9 with minor flat 5 and natural ninth. To C7 is going down the fifth in minor, so flat 9 sharp 5. To F minor, 5-9. On the 2-5 to F minor, as I mentioned before, if I don't want to play the natural ninth on the minor flat 5 chord, I can also play the third on top. That would sound like this. G minor flat 5 would be flat 5 and third. To C7, flat 9 sharp 5. And F minor, 5-9. Let's keep going. B flat minor, 5-9. E flat 7, flat 9, 13. A flat major, 5-9. Then we'll go here, D flat major, 5-9. G flat 7. So G flat 7 here gonna resolve to C minor, so it's not resolving to a 1. So that's the case where the third case of dominant chord, where I use 3-13. That would be B flat, E flat. C minor. Diminished chord. Again, I have to talk about that one later. But that diminished chord would be, again, I'll spell the sound of a G triad going to the third up. To B flat minor, 5-9. The last chord, before the last chord, D flat 7, flat 9, 13, because it's resolving to A flat. A flat major, 5-9. 2-5 to the top, G minor flat 5, C7, again 5-9, then flat 9, sharp 5, back to 5-9. And that's the voice leading. I mean, you have to know the chords, of course, to do that by memory. And eventually, I mean, I just hear this stuff, I don't really think about those numbers. But it's just like a simple way, well, simple, maybe eventually it becomes simple, to find the voice leading. So let me play them in time. Maybe so you hear it, I'll play the last 8. 1, 2, Okay, and now I'll do the same thing, but I'll improvise a bit around it. Just starting on the last 4 bars of the tune. 1, 2, ha, ha, ha. And so I'll try it again, and focusing on singing what I'm playing. 1, 2, ha, ha, ha. So that kind of thing comes out of doing those voice leading. Quickly, maybe again over confirmation, I won't spell every chord, but I'm basically doing, 5-9 and then 5-9 to the 9-13 or flat 9 sharp 5, depending if the chord goes to major or minor. So the chord progression in confirmation start on F major like this. 5-9 would be C G. I'll do that to the tune. 1, 2, bridge. 6-9. Now I'll improvise, putting rhythms on those basically. 1, 2, and that's pretty much the sound of it. So what I'll do eventually, I'll mix it up with the 4/3 and the thirds, and trying to play around all those different sounds, which sound like this. 1, 2, And that's it. So that's the 5/9 system. I hope that was helpful, and I'll focus on the next video on something else. If you have any questions, please you can comment on the video, and I'll be happy to make a video on a specific subject. Sorry, there is already somebody that asked me about how I work on late resolution and different things like that. So I'll probably make one on this. So this is actually Christmas today. December 25th, 2016. So Merry Christmas to everyone and enjoy the holidays. Take care.